Hello and welcome to Würth in Germany. My name is Armin Breitner and I will guide you today through our logistics. The tour will be a 360-degree video tour. This offers you a special insight to our logistics that otherwise you couldn't have. But what remains the same is that you always can have a look around. If the video goes too fast for you, you always can stop it. Important details you can see additional in the close-ups. The logistics, it's one of the core competencies of Würth. Approximately 1,000 employees are supplying 540,000 customers in Germany. The total logistics area has around 55,000 square meters, which is an equivalent of around 8 soccer fields. Additional, we have a central external warehouse close by. What is involved before a package arrives at the customer, I will show you now. Here we are at the receiving area of the DC South. It's a warehouse area from the early 70s. 500 tons of goods are delivered with 100 trucks every day. 60% of the goods are ready for storage, 40% have to be reworked or repacked. From here, the goods are going to the different warehouse areas by conveyor. You can follow us now to the high bay warehouse to see the heights of the logistics. We are now in the high bay picking area of DC North. This area is divided in two warehouse types, the pallet picking area, or A area called, and the B or bin area in the other side. The A warehouse has in 14-meter high racks 5,500 pallet locations, and the bin area has 44,000 bins. The picking is done in manual stacker cranes, and the picking process, it's a two-step picking. We pick from one location for several orders, put the material in the small yellow transport bins, and in the second step, these transport bins are sorted to the right customer order. Here we are at one of our 4 sorting areas. Here the yellow bins are assigned to its customer order. One chute represents one customer order. According to the weight and the volume of the order, the employee gets a suggestion for the ideal carton. In total, we have a performance of 20,000 bins per hour, and one employee is doing around 6 chutes and has a performance of 100 bins per hour. Additional to the 3 sorting areas for our customer orders, since 2017, we have a special sorter for the replenishment to our pickup shops. In the opposite to the other sorting areas, here the worker can choose the pallet or carton by himself. Before we go to the next step, to the final packing area, let's have a look to some other areas in the distribution center West. Welcome at the DC West, which was opened in 2013. Here we can see some further automation, the box erectors. Here we are erecting automatically the shipping boxes, so that afterwards the picker can pick directly in the picking box. We have 6 different machines for 6 different carton sizes. Before the order starts, we are calculating with a case calculation the optimal carton size. Our second station in the DC West is the pallet picking area. Here we have a serial picking system, and the shipping boxes are ejected from the main line to the picking stations. Here we work with a paperless picking with a so-called pick-by-voice system. The employee communicates with a voice-guided system and gets the location and the quantity by headset. And with a check digit, we are checking that the picker is picking from the right location. The warehouse has in total 1,064 pallet locations. The next station in DC West is the Shuttle Station. Here, man and machine work hand in hand. The fully automated warehouse has a capacity of 110,000 bin locations. The goods are transported automatically from its location to one of the 15 workstations. The workstations are ergonomically optimal designed, and the illuminated displays are supporting the worker within its work. In future, we also get the help of some picking robots. Additional to our employees, we have 2 autonomous guided vehicles. These autonomous guided vehicles supply our clearing station with containers with weight differences. More autonomous guided vehicles we have in our central external warehouse, where we will have a look now before we come back and have a look to our packing station. The central external warehouse was inaugurated in May 2020. This warehouse is specially designed for bulky and long items up to 6 meters. In 9-meter high racks, we have a capacity of 12,800 pallet locations. With this warehouse, we can also reduce the number of shipping units due to consolidation of parcels. Additional, this warehouse, it's a hub for the distribution in Europe. 20% of the total distribution we ship to European countries. We are back now in the DC West, in the final packing area. Here, the goods are filled with filling material to ensure that the goods arrive undamaged at the customer. Here especially, we are in the manual packing area where we handle the very small packages. The packages are filled, if necessary, with paper. They are sealed, labeled and then palletized. In the flow packing area, the boxes are filled either with paper or with bubble wrap, so that the goods are stowed safely for the transport. During the transport to the dispatch area, the boxes get their lid and are labeled with an address label. We are now in the dispatch area of the DC West. From here, we ship 40,000 parcels and 1,500 pallets every day to our customer. With 4 palletizing robots, we palletize 1,000 parcels an hour, up to 30 kilograms. The pallet structure is pre-calculated so that we assure that the heavy parcels are in the bottom and the light ones are on the top. When the pallets are ready, they are transported manual to the next robot, where we stretch the pallet with a film. Once the pallet is stretched, we transport the pallet to the truck. We are now at the end of our tour through the warehouse. I hope I could give you an interesting insight to the logistics. I wish you all the best and goodbye.